Instead of being held accountable, Hillary is running for president in what looks like to many people a totally rigged election. The election is being rigged by corrupt media pushing false allegations and outright lies in an effort to elect Hillary Clinton president. But we are going to stop it.
Donald Trump making some strong claims on the campaign trail, arguing Hillary Clinton and mainstream media outlets are conspiring to rig the election against him. The GOP nominee suggesting for months that voter fraud could affect the race, even calling on his supporters to act as poll monitors. This morning, former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani echoing Mr. Trump's concerns.
We have people who cheat in elections. I mean,
You're saying only Democrats cheat.
I've found very few situations where Republicans cheat. They don't control the inner cities the way Democrats do. Maybe if Republicans control the inner cities, they do as much cheating as Democrats.
Let's bring in Sheriff Paul Babeu of Pinal County, Arizona, a Donald Trump supporter. Sheriff, appreciate you being with us, sir. Good Sunday.
Good to be here. Thank you.
You know, this goes right to the core of sort of the foundation of our democracy when you start talking about rigging elections and saying essentially that if I don't win, the results aren't valid, those kinds of things. What does Donald Trump mean, and what does it mean to you as a supporter when he says the election's going to be rigged? Define that.
Well, this is probably the most important election. Everybody says that. But now at this point, when the Supreme Court's on the line, and so much the future, the direction of our nation, whether we continue to be a free market capitalist economy or we turn more towards socialism, when Donald Trump talks about not trusting this government, I think it's placed in recent history. Look at the IRS, how it's been used as a weapon politically to attack conservatives, and now you see
Sheriff,
the FBI.
I want to be clear. Are you suggesting here that in some way the Obama administration is going to change the election results, falsify them, attempt to make sure that Hillary Clinton wins in a way? Okay, so you're not saying that. What are you saying?
What Donald Trump has said, and just listening in the prelude to us doing this interview, is talking about the media. The majority of the media is in the tank. That's clear to any voter who listens, that instead of talking about an unsecured border here in Arizona where 80,000, 120,000 illegals pour through every year, or the fact that ISIS is attacking us and wants to kill America, we're instead talking about these allegations on the very eve of early balloting all across America. And who's pushing it? The media. And it's just I'm a cop.
So it's the media. It's the media, to your mind. It's not an issue of falsifying votes.
No, and that's where he said being rigged and being pushed by the mainstream media, but also he's brought up in legitimate concerns about elections to have poll watchers. Look, we have this in Arizona. Both political parties have poll watchers in there. It keeps everybody honest. We passed a law, Governor Ducey in our legislature, restricting, making it a felony for what's called ballot harvesting. We've seen in past elections right here in my state, one person literally bringing in, walking with stacks or boxes full of ballots that had been mailed directly to voters, and now one person has hundreds and hundreds of ballots. Now, you don't have to be a cop to figure out that something's up here.
Sheriff, in fairness, though, that a lot of times there are canvassers who go around and offer to pick up absentee ballots from people that have been dutifully and lawfully filled out. Are you saying anyone who engaged in this before somehow faked elections in Arizona? I'm sure, I would guess that as sheriff, you had folks working for you trying to bring every absentee ballot in they could.
Look, if you're gonna vote, we make it so easy. We mail a ballot to your house. You don't even have to put a stamp on it. My God! And so here, when you're having this is mainly about the bias in the media. Clearly, they don't want Donald Trump. We have some of the worst issues facing our country.
Sheriff, I got to get to one more point, but Sheriff, I got to get to one more point. I appreciate your thought about the media. Wanted to get your thought on this from a fellow Trump supporter, a fellow sheriff, David Clark, out of Milwaukee. It's incredible that our institutions of government, White House, Congress, DOJ, and big media that you were just talking about are corrupt, and all we do is a word I can't say on television, pitchforks and torches time. And there's picture there with folks with pitchforks, torches, and
Yes.
machetes. You agree with that tweet?
Here's what I agree with. The fact that in my county that I'm the top cop, President Obama has released hundreds of convicted criminal illegals into my county, including convicted murderers. I will vote for Donald Trump any day over Hillary Clinton. So I agree with the fact that people are, quite frankly, fed up, pissed off, and want new leaders who put America and our citizens first for once.
All right, well, we'll see another time whether you agree with the pitchforks and torches. Appreciate your time, Sheriff. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
All the best. Shannon?
Well, the U.S. is reportedly